Sup cuties. We're starting our new series, Road to a Bluechip NFT. Pretty excited to bring this sick hype series to y'all boys and girls out there, y'all kings and queens, cuties and beauties. But basically, Nifter Matt, give myself a quick shout out, but I'm starting with 0.422 ETH, and we are going to try and make it to a Bluechip NFT. And I believe the Bluechip NFTs currently are obviously Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, Cool Cats, but anything in my price range was definitely a Mutant Ape Yacht Club, because then you're part of the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and that's 7.77 ETH. So I'm gonna say like 8 ETH by the time I make it there. So our goal would be 8 ETH. I also do really believe in Rumble Kong League, especially with a lot of backing from the NBA players like Steph Curry, Paul George, Damon Lee. A lot of Warrior players are buying in on this. And I also think they just look so sick, and I would not mind having a little poster and some merch of RKL. So this probably will be what I end up getting to. So road to 3, 4, 5 ETH, we'll say. But we're just trying to get a blue chip because most of the NFT projects are pretty much going to fail at the end of when it's all said and done, in my opinion. That's not financial advice. Do your own research and form your own opinions, but that's what I believe. It's just like the dot-com bubble. Most of that stuff failed. And basically we're investing in all startup businesses with the devs. And that's why it's really important to have all NFT projects that you look into seriously buying. Make sure everything's doxed. Make sure everyone's doxed. Make sure you really believe in the cause. Make sure you really believe in the roadmap and the white paper that is published. Make sure that the community is awesome, is great, supportive community, and you see a good future with that NFT project. So my steps on how I'm going to eventually get to 3 ETH from 0.422 ETH is whitelist spots. So whitelist spots are basically allow list spots for when the pre-sale goes live. So there's 2 sales in NFT drops usually. There's the pre-sale and the public sale. Pre-sales are for the whitelist spot holders, usually like personal friends, family of the dev or whoever's dropping the NFT collection. And then also some Twitter giveaways and Discord. Super active people on the Discord usually get these. But yeah, so whitelist spots and pre-sale is usually much cheaper than secondary sales and even public sales. And then if you can pick up a whitelist spot on a very hyped project, then you could flip it for almost instant profit usually, or you can hold out and flip it for more profit later to see if the project does well. So my play right now, because I still am working a 60-hour week or hour per week job, and I don't have too much time to get into the weeds of all the existing projects, go through OpenSea and check floor thicknesses, are basically just trying to leverage my connections and trying to get some whitelist spots, and also trying to get lucky on Twitter and Discord. So I am in a great community, Average Joes, Cool Times, Sniper Gang, and they do have some whitelist giveaways. Also some of the NFTs that I own, such as Toy Boogers, the Littles, they have a lot of collaborations. So I have won some whitelist spots through those by just owning that NFT. So here's my play to try and get this Rumble Kong League or Mutant Ape Yacht Club. So in the short term, I was lucky enough to get a psychedelic anonymous whitelist. So we're gonna mint one, and we're gonna mint one on camera today. So that's gonna be pretty fun because I only have pretty much an hour to mint that. Waited till the last minute like usual. But as you can see, has almost 100K followers on Twitter, good engagement on their tweets. 1,200 likes, 411 retweets, so on and so forth. It's fourth on the 24 volume, fourth ranking on the 24-hour volume on OpenSea. So yeah, it just passed CloneX, which is big because they're partnered with Nike, as we all know. But I'm going to mint that, and the floor price right now is currently, let's see, it's currently 0.44, and the mint price is 0.088. So that's a 0.4 profit right there. 0.3 with gas, I'd say. But I'm gonna hold it because I do believe it will go up, at least before public or right after public sale, because people will be missing out and they'll want to buy in. There was a little spike for pre-sale up to 0.7. So if I could sell that for 0.7, that'd be an awesome little profit there and boost us up closer to that Rumble Kong League or Mutant Ape Yacht Club NFT. Then my next move would be Cool Pets, because I did win a whitelist spot through Toy Boogers on Cool Pets. So I will be minting Cool Pets. I do believe in their backing, like huge blue chip NFT here, Cool Cats, and they're releasing their little derivative of Cool Pets. So do believe in that. And then through the Average Joes, I'm also most likely gonna win a whitelist spot with Tron Wars, and I think their artwork is pretty sick. Still need to look into the roadmap, but I do believe this could be a quick flip. But those are our main steps to this blue chip, the road to the blue chip NFT for now, until I could get more whitelist spots. But basically it's just grinding until I could get more whitelist spots and then minting for some flips until I flip up to those blue chip NFTs. But another strategy, if you guys have more time, is to look through these IC tools, look what's trending. Maybe you can do a quick flip, like if activity is starting up, and then as you can see here, like Alien Friends. I've never looked into Alien Friends myself, but if you were able to buy as activity was trending up here and you sold around here or even in the latter part, you'd make a quick flip right there. Excuse me. Another way to look at this is, let's say you have some time, you're gonna go to an NFT collection on OpenSea, and then you're going to check the floor. So you can see the floor here is 0.39. So you're gonna see, okay, how many need to sell at the 0.39 to 0.55 or 0.5 ETH price range in order to be able to have, or in order to raise the floor from 0.39 to 0.5, how many items need to be sold. So as you can see, there's 110 items that need to be sold until that floor price is 0.5. So if you pick up, let's say like 10 of these, which is a lot of ETH, but pick up 10 of these, only 100 more items will need to be sold. Maybe the Discord's active, maybe there's a good partnership or good engagement on Twitter, some sweet tweets that are basically hyping up the project. Then you have a good chance of this floor moving up to 0.5 with more people buying the floor. And let's compare that to, let's say, Toy Boogers, where the floor is 0.125 right now. So you have 0.125 and you want to make like 0.1 something ETH. So we're going to apply it to how many items need to be sold for the floor to be 0.3 ETH. As you can see, it's twice as much as Slotties. Still don't know how to pronounce that. But it's 254 items before a 0.3 floor. So looks like this floor is pretty thick at 0.125. And if I were going with my gut, I would definitely pick up some Slotties in this scenario, in this situation, because I do know that there's only 110 items for me to make that same amount of profit before it hits that 0.5 floor price. But that's another way, if you guys have some time, just go through some collections, some trending collections, and see if you guys can get some quick flips, stack your ETH, and eventually get a cool little Bluechip NFT. So right now we're going to try and mint this Psychedelics Anonymous on camera, so you guys can kind of see what minting looks like. Let's go here. I'm going to connect my wallet. Always be careful about scams and bad links. It's very, very real in the NFT space right now. All right, so I'm going to mint a Genesis profile pic for 0.088 ETH. So that'll only put me down to like 0.3 ETH. And then the in real life merch, I do want to see how much that's going for. Because if it's going for under floor or under mint price, then I'm just going to buy it on OpenSea. It doesn't make sense to mint it. So it's going for 0.06. And I do believe, okay, so I'm going to add the profile picture to mint. This one's 0.06. Excuse me. And it's 0.06 too. The in real life pass grants holders access to in real life psychedelic anonymous events. Some merch drops in the future. Redeemable free of charge. Okay, I actually want this. Let's check the metaverse. OpenSea page, floor price. I'm probably not going to pick it up if it's close. 0.61, yeah, that's a no-go. Then component 1, 0.45. Maybe we could get a little flip on this. That'd be pretty cool. If not, GG's. 0.058. Participate in the mini games. All right, how much is it to... Well, if I mint, so this is, let's see how much it is to mint. Or let's check gas real quick, boys. We can't have this, fuck. How do I spell this? Ethereum gas tracker. It's only 89. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Okay. So if I add all of these to mint, how much would it be? 0.25. So if I sell all these, and gas is practically nothing right now, where to go? I do believe these will shoot up tomorrow. So as you can see, you do have some decisions to make, some big decisions, but hindsight's always 20/20, and you just gotta take profits when you can. In my opinion, I've lost out on a good amount by not taking profits, but I mean, it's just an educated guess. You should have a good thesis about why you're putting in this much money for something. If you do believe it's going to go up, why will it go up? And if you are not buying into something, it's usually safer than buying into it, especially in the NFT space right now. But so I really 100% gonna mint this Genesis profile picture. This is the main NFT that's selling for 0.45 right now. And that's already a big profit, so I could flip that right now as we speak. But I am going to wait for the public and like the FOMO to kick in for people who aren't able to mint on the public. And I believe the floor price will go up a little bit, and I could flip then. In real life pass, I'm actually interested in getting the merch, so this might be a hold for me actually, and I'll still be involved with the community, which is pretty cool because I do believe in the team, and it's a really cool and supportive community, and the team themselves are fully doxed and have great backgrounds and are very hard workers from what I've seen and what I've heard. Metaverse Pass, don't really care much for it. I think I could flip these two tomorrow. But 2.25 is kind of a lot with 0.4 ETH. So I'm actually going to only mint these two half the price for 0.14. And I think I should pull the trigger on this. All right, let's mint it, boys. $48 for gas. Psychedelics Anonymous. $42 for gas. Let's do it. Oh, we're hyped today. Not really. Feeling kind of under the weather, so sorry. Hey, got my sick pajamas, my lucky ones. So we're gonna get a sick profile picture. Reveal isn't yet, but we're gonna sell it for some nice little profits, and then be closer to that Rumble Kong League, baby. RKL, I really want that merch. Paul George was repping that merch one pregame. Just said it was a black hoodie and it said RKL, and then he had a beanie that said RKL, so that was pretty sick. So they definitely do have some great backing. So while this is minting, it takes a while usually, so don't freak out if you're a beginner. Little talk for y'all, but in my opinion, I think there's only a few big blue chips in the NFT space: Bored Ape Yacht Club, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, Cool Cats. Hey, look at that. Successfully minted a Genesis profile picture and in real life merch pass. Let's do it. Let's check it out, boys. Might not have loaded yet. Yeah, it did not load yet. But let me check the... Where'd it go? I'll give it a moment. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I feel like there's only a few blue chips, and I do see RKL, the Rumble Kong League, as being in the same track as Bored Ape Yacht Clubs. That's just my opinion. Do your own research. That's why I already considered it a blue chip. Apparently, this Psychedelics Anonymous is supposed to be one. Purely due to the team, I could see it happening. I just personally, art's sick, but I'd much rather have a Kong, TBH. Might come back to bite me, but also can't get emotionally attached to these projects unless you like really want one, and then you just want to buy it just to have it, because these are pretty expensive JPEGs at the end of the day, with some utility and a great community. But like, if you need to sell it for a few grand, take the profits, you can always buy back in later. And if you sell it and it goes up more, don't beat yourself up, because you did at the end of the day did get profits. I also have bad experience with holding. Usually for stocks, you buy and hold, right? But for NFTs, if you buy and hold, sometimes the project could just go to zero, or it could just be a rug. So I would take profits faster. That's my one takeaway. And invest in projects you really do believe in, because these are expensive. I want to see them, dude. Heck yeah. Let's see it, boys. Genesis profile picture. Let's do it. That's awesome. All right. Well, that wraps up the video. Hope to see you guys in episode 2. It'll definitely be before the mint of Cool Cats or Cool Pets, because that's still in January 2022. Maybe it'll be a little tutorial or something like that, but maybe, or I'll record myself selling this Genesis profile picture, see how much we get for that. And every flip is a closer amount of ETH to Rumble Kong League or a Mutant Ape Yacht Club. I'd only get a Mutant Ape Yacht Club if I get a huge flip or win big somewhere. Otherwise, 8 ETH is way out of my price range, but we'll see. Anyways, good night, boys. Love ya. Peace.